And a good day, all of you, and a very overcast day. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you, another Beverage Ramble edition today from Southern Tier Irish Cream Stout. Bought this, when did I get this? Yes, bought this at Local Vine last week, and so now I get to try it on a overcast day like this. Excuse me. Now I'm back. I'm going to start bringing a can opener when I come outside and do these reviews. Anyway, 3.8 out of 5 on Untappd, 84 score on Beer Advocate. It's an Irish Milk Stout, 5.8% ABV. The Irish Cocktails Inspired Stout features notes of vanilla beans, fresh ground coffee, and an Irish whiskey with a rich, creamy finish. Dark malts combined with subtle balance of hops and create a dark ale of comfort with surefire salute to the famous spirit. This was on the website. So, as you can see here what the stout looks like. And why not to have it on a day like this? It's very crappy today, so, and it's a little chilly, so I got the leather jacket on. Hey. Okay, nice finish, nice looking glass. Definitely get the vanilla note of vanilla right on the nose. A little ground coffee, but more of the vanilla right away, immediately. So, it's pretty good. All right, let's have at it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Creamy for sure. The roasted malt, definitely the vanilla right away. And there's a little bit of the coffee, not much, but a bit. It's not bad. For 5.8%, had it been an Imperial, I'm sure it would. Yes. Definitely. I was doing cartwheels. Somewhere over here. I probably slipped with the type of shoes I have on. So. Oh yeah, this is really good. Vanilla, the coffee, the roasted malts, the nice lactose creamy finish. This is a really good milk stout. Milk stout, sweet stout, however they want to define the style. So, yeah, this is nice. And we don't get a lot of Southern, well, this is a seasonal beer, but we don't get a lot of Southern Tier beers here. I mean, the ones I've seen mostly is their 2 times IPA, which I reviewed a couple years ago and recently, a few months back. I reviewed that, but that's about it. And then, of course, I've had the Southern Tier 2 times Stout, and that's been about it. Again, when I was in Mobile, we were able to get quite a few Southern Tiers. When I was in Mobile, Alabama, going to a couple of stores before Rouse's arrived. What's the place? Cottage Hill Package Store I would go to. He had a good abundant amount of singles there, so at that time I had not really started doing a lot of beer reviewing. Just mostly sampling until 2015 when I started doing reviews. But Southern Tier, it's a kind of very interesting company. I mean, we just don't really get much of their stuff now, and I know Jay has mentioned it that Southern Tier doesn't really come down as much, or very little of it is sold in that area. So one of those situations where, when you have the distribution you can do it, but just like distributors or the local distributors in these local cities are saying, hey man, this beer ain't pushing, ain't selling, then why do we need to keep this around? So, which is a fair point, but there's some folks who do enjoy certain things that they just can't get, and some they can get. So, oh well. As I mentioned, I've had the 2 times IPA, and I had their 2 times stout. But so this is a seasonal thing. Obviously, it's going to end. Of course, the date is fresh. It's in right there, June. So at least one of the good thing about this company, and a few others like this, they were able to post today. Some have to put on the bottle, in the can. You can barely see it, and the lettering is very small. So, but right there, so it still is fresh until June of this year. So I'm sure there'll be more bottles of it. I wouldn't, if someone want to maybe store it in a bottle, I mean not store it, I mean if want to cellar this, it's 5.8, I probably wouldn't. Now, a stout like a CBS, which founders got rid of prematurely, should not have done that, or or the Stone Imperial Stout, or any Russian Imperial Stout, Goose Island, those stouts with the higher ABV, I would store those maybe another year, 2 or 3 down the road, in the collection. But this one at 5.8%, I don't know. Maybe you could, maybe you, I don't know. I probably, maybe you can. You do not want to cellar any lagers or anything like that. I would not do that at all. Or Helles Doppels. Would not be a good idea to do that. Bad. As you know, guys, I'm very impartial to Imperial Stouts, and I just enjoy them more than I do some of these sessionable stouts. But for this one and the other one I mentioned, I had another video. I mentioned a stout I had from Georgia Beer Company, the Express, which was their coffee milk stout. That was 6.5. That was really, really good. That, to me, could have been an Imperial if it wanted to be. They had everything you wanted, all the flavors, everything. I thought it was just a phenomenal stout, but this one is pretty good. Again, I could see storing this and maybe the flavor could come out a little bit more in a year. I took it right out of the refrigerator and had it. So what I usually do with stouts, I tend to sit it on a counter, let it warm up and kind of get the fullness of it. So, but just want to get this review before the weather gets really worse today. So, yeah, like I said, this is really good. I ain't say great, but it's good. Seasonal, like I said, probably run until probably the end of the month of March, and then we'll see you probably next January or whatever it is, so or November, December, whenever that may be. But really good. I'm gonna go same score. I'm gonna go 8.5. So this is a B, solid B, not a B minus, but right there's a B. Good stout, not great, but a good stout. So check it out. Irish cream stout from my friends at Southern Tier. Check it out. Buy it. You may like it. I'm sure you will. John Anderson, P.O. The Beverage Ramble. Keep on watching as always. Cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Southern Stout. Irish cream. I enjoy. Yay.